All right, guys. So I posted somewhere on some page that I would come in and kind of walk through this project, this time capsule project with you, because a couple of you had questions. So I'm going to walk through this, not the whole thing, but just like the first week. And then we can check in, and you guys know that you can reach out to me whenever you have a question about any part of it. But just to kind of, give you a little support as far as this goes. So this time capsule project, whether you got it printed out, got a paper copy of it, or if you downloaded it, it should look something like this when you first download it, right? So this project is broken up by department, but also by weeks. So week 1, this is what you need to do. Week 2, this is what you need to do for all of your classes. You only have to do what's on your schedule. So for example, if for some reason you don't have a science, you are not required to do the science portion of this. You can, and it would be helpful because it's all good and relevant data. That's my daughter. So basically it starts on Durfee High School. You want to say hi before I continue?
Yeah.
Say hi.
Hi.
Okay, thank you.
Sup, Durfee?
All right. So it starts by saying Durfee High School Remote Learning Plan, April 7th, that's today, until May 4th. That's the last day of our stay-at-home remote learning mandate from the state, okay? So to continue your learning over the next 4 weeks, you are going to all tell the story of us, the story of us being here. The events unfolding right now are an unfortunate but important part of what will be our history. It is our responsibility to accurately describe who we are along with what is happening, so we can tell our story to the future, to future generations, our kids, our grandkids. Every week you'll have a menu of options in core content areas and electives, and you should complete work based on your current school schedule. So in case you didn't hear, we are not moving into term 4. You are basing everything off of your term 3 schedule. Okay, so we are essentially canceling term 4 and just going by term 3. Okay. You are going to see on the second page of that document, it says course overviews, okay? And this just walks through kind of like the overviews for the next 4 weeks for the major subjects, right? You can read through those. What I would do is go through with a highlighter and highlight the ones that you're doing. So if you don't have social studies, don't do social studies, that kind of thing, right? Highlight the ones that you're doing, highlight anything you have questions about, or circle anything you have questions about, and then you can bring it back to me or bring it to your teachers of those contents and say, hey, I don't get this, can you just let me know? Just to clear everything up. Do that right away. That way you're not sitting in here 2 weeks from today going, what was I supposed to do? So do that today. All right.
Sup, Durfee High School?
So once you get past those course overviews, you're going to get to where it says week 1, Tuesday, April 7th through Thursday, April 9th. We don't have school on Friday on the regular calendar. If we were in school, we would not have school on Friday. It's Good Friday. So we are giving you Friday off. All right. So this walks you through. Good Friday is Good Friday, yes. This walks you through. This is your social studies assignment if you have social studies. This is your English assignment if you have English. This is your math or computer science. Then you have science. Anyone who has biology, chemistry, physics, anything like that, science. Art, if you have an art class. And then for most of you guys, ESL, right? So you have ESL, you don't have English. You don't have to do the English portion. You need to do the ESL portion. World languages, if you have Spanish for heritage learners or Portuguese or French, any of those, you need to do the world language piece. And then PE, phys ed, okay? Health is worked into these categories already, okay? PE, oh no, I'm sorry, I do have health on there. PE, there's a schedule, a weekly schedule, and I'm gonna be honest, guys, I'm gonna try to do these, all right? Maybe I'll even videotape me doing them. Maybe we'll do them in a group, all right? Because I need to stay in shape too, and my gym is closed. And then you have CTE, so if you have culinary, Cosmo, construction, all the C ones, right? Health, any of those, this is where you're gonna look for those assignments. And then health down at the bottom, and then if there are any other accommodations, which your teachers will be reaching out to you about that. All right? That's for week 1. All right? When you're finished with week 1, hold on one second, Casey. When you're finished with week 1, what you're going to do is you're going to either go online and you're going to click on the link on the first page that says week 1 online daily log. You're going to click on that, and it's a Google form, okay? You put in your name, you put in what you did, what subject, just to keep track of what you did. Now, if you can't do that for some reason, you can go, there should have been hard copy, when you pick this up from Durfee, there should have been daily logs attached to it, I believe. If not, email me or let me know and I'll send some to your email. Or I can mail them to you, like in an actual envelope with a stamp. You know, I can do that too. And this is where you can just write down what you did. All right. As you go, what I would do personally, and this is what I'm doing with my son who's in 2nd grade, and he has something very similar. What he is doing is when he finishes the assignment, he's crossing things off or checking things off. That way he doesn't have to like be overloaded with, wow, I still have all this. Also note that there are different options. It's not, this whole page is not all you need to do. There are different options. You choose one of the options in some of these assignments, all right? It all should go together. It kind of like intertwines with each other, all right? I hope you guys get a lot out of this. I hope this video was helpful. I know it's 8 minutes long, and I'm sorry it's so long, but I wanted to make sure that you guys understood. We'll check in later this week. We will be having a class meeting probably tomorrow afternoon. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Tomorrow afternoon. So we'll talk then, but we'll also check in later this week. All right? Give me a thumbs up if you get it. Give me a thumbs down if you're like, what the heck, miss? Or, just say help, and I will reach out to you. All right? I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.